This is going to be a rambling about the tarot spread. I've been working on it and can't get it right straight in my head. And as you know, I'm doing the Enochian with the differences of east, south, north, west, and the reform table as well here. And then in a dream I had that if you could just like fit one tarot card in a space of a map, but I don't have a really good map. This is a map from '92 that I bought. But it is just like that. What is east and what is west? It's never been really shown. And if you look at the old maps, this is when they discovered each country, and I thought that D was in UK. What countries, how would they have laid out the map back then? And here are when they discovered different parts of the earth. And there are plenty of old maps, but since they are written and hand-drawn many times, they can't be really used. So I thought about, I was just piling on the Tree of Life. As you probably know, you can build on it forever and then extend it to, since it's also based on the angelical teachings from Ars Nova and those books. And I thought that if you call on the spirit of a nation, the government of a nation, the collective, and the church or the temple or whatever they have of a nation, and you could do it on each country. And then you can of course do it the higher divine aspects of it, the more higher of the people, the lower parts of the people, and then the darkness that lies beneath it all, and try to take each country by itself. And then I came to realize I don't even own enough. Most of my cards are in work as always, so I can't do a full spread. I use them in my magic, so they are working. So this was just a thing, and then I thought I looked at this one, but since they always move like this, they move them closer, so I can't get the real centimeters or the scales, or how do you call them. So they are moved into close often, so they fit into a page. So I guess that one should have a real map of that is really connected to the modern way. So I'm thinking and thinking and thinking, and this is just my thought process. And just a funny fact, they say that Siberia is north, but in here, there's up here, in the Sodankula there, that's where my shaman was, and he taught me how to meditate, and they put a wet blanket on me, and it was 35 minus degrees, so that's where I learned to raise up the heat within. So I think that that is something that anybody who comes from the northern countries can do naturally. And then there's the problem with this. If we put the map in certain places, these come out wrong. Like this is the east, and in this case the east should be there, and the south is of course there. And if we flip the pages, then we have east on this side. Then United States will be east of Russia in a way. And how on earth did they think back then? where did they draw the line between East and West, and I know this works, but I just got to figure it out, or somebody else. It is very clear in a dream-like vision state, and everything folds up, and the cards fit in. If you think like, if you could find like a map where the card, like this is 1 centimeter times 1. If a tarot card would be that, and then I would have a big layout of the world, exactly with the same. Then you could put these squares into the, just like in this great table here. And if we say that each of these are 1 centimeters, let's pretend. And in that way, I think you could get an overview that I don't have. And then just keep on trying out. Since each country has its own governing angel and demon, and each culture has, and everything is connected somehow. Oh, how small Australia looks here. But this was all for now, and I'm just sharing my thoughts that I'm thinking of this, but I can't figure it out, and I'm not the best tarot reader since I use it for magic more. So if I do Enochian magic for the world, there is a prayer or the quest in the tarot cards that lies upon the altar each week for each ritual. So it's not something that I can really do from here. And the library is completely shut down. They went in with 20 policemen. There were explosives in the library, since I live in the hub of terrorism. So they have the center where they connect in the European. And the Swedish police don't do anything about it, but 3 were arrested from my neighborhood here and brought into the States where they are prisoned. So Interpol and CIA work better than the Swedish government. They don't raise any questions. But so the library is completely off, so I can't go to a library either now. So if you have any ideas or thoughts or come up with something, then I'm really, really happy to hear about it. And create your own and try out what you think. What does it feel? Maybe you feel like you can do prayers with the tarot cards, or bindings, or whatever you do for a certain country. And do you have any experiences with doing that? Many people do it with like a small occasion, like an occult lodge or something that they call upon the egregore from the lodge, like that famous German Saturnalia, or what it was called, in Berlin in the 1920s. But then this is just that you call upon the countries itself and try to figure it out. And I've had some success with that, but this is a practice. I haven't read a book, and I don't know if there is a book. This is just that I follow the guidance and inspiration I'm giving, and I'm trying things out. So I'm learning and trying out new things. So have a magical day, and I hope you get inspired. Bye for now.